Hi, my name's Emma and I'm a Psychi sponsored athlete. For the last year or so I've been looking into how women can structure their training around their menstrual cycles, and this video will give you a brief overview of what that looks like. So we can think of our menstrual cycle, it's roughly 28 days. Every woman is different, it can be shorter, it can be longer. So we can break our cycles down into roughly 4 weeks, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And we structure our training around the menstrual cycle. So if we look at day 1 as the beginning of menstruation, in that first week what we want to be doing is kind of taking a step back from power training and really focusing on more flexibility, coordination, that type of thing. As I said before, every woman is different. So when we're menstruating, some women can find that actually their centre of balance is a little bit off. So we need to bear that in mind when we're working on movements. But during that first week, we want to be taking it easy, but building our vocabulary of movements really. And then moving on to week 2, we start to up the training a bit. So our menstruation is finished and we are starting to think more along the terms of power endurance. So we're starting to build up that bouldering again and getting the power and the strength back. And then in week 3, that's when we really start to look at max power. So we're going to be trying really hard boulders for us. Maybe not completing them, but most definitely trying at our absolute max effort. And that's because our hormones are allowing us to do that then. We've got high power, so we need to utilise that. And then when we get into week 4, we're starting to ovulate, and hormone levels are kind of all over the place for us. And personally for myself, that week I generally find that I'm really quite scared outside as well. So because I'm aware of that, I can work out what I'm going to do around that. So in terms of outdoor climbing, I would just stick with routes that I know the moves on, so I can not be scared. And in terms of indoor training, I'd be focusing more on endurance, still climbing, still moving, but taking a step back from that power and focusing more on continuous movement.